All right, once again, you are welcome. You are welcome. Yeah, sorry for the inconveniences that was caused during our previous video. So this is just a continuation of that video, and at least I'm expecting this to also be simple. All right, so once you were on the chart, you just have to follow. I'm just following up with where we left from the previous one. As I was saying, anytime you have to make sure with our last swing, this was the strong low, and here was the highest point. So we are expecting price to at least react within these zones from the daily time frame perspective, the daily. But once this place is broken, if you have this place broken, it means, and if price should come down, it means from the daily time frame to now the swings has changed. At least we are expecting price to be bearish. If price should come around this point, the daily time frame must switch to the downtrend. You get it? All right, so you have to just follow it to the core. Make sure your analysis are on point. Your analysis are on point. Okay. So here is 4-hour time frame, and within the 4 hours, we can see that price between this zone and this point, like price is still bearish, right? Price is still bearish. Price is still coming down. All right, so the 4 hours, we don't have any problem, but you can just zoom in well and you see the flow. So within the 4 hours too, we had this movement. Price was making series of higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher highs, higher low. You get it? Higher low. So from this point, here is our supply zone, our strongest zone now. We are not expecting price to break above this point. We have fair value gaps here too. Like all these places are there, and you can map here is another block. You understand? We have another block here, OB. But this OB is also the same as supply. And this OB, we have seen that price has not touched it. And at the same time, there is a fair value gap here. Here too is an FVG. Right from here to this point, to the last week, we have this beautiful FVG. FVG. Okay. This FVG is there, meaning price can pull, at least retrace within this zone and possibly push price more way down. So what we actually waiting for is the reaction of price around this zone. Let me click on this and just, because I have the last BOS here, you understand, and this is our last high. So this one is supposed to be our strong high for this movement. So template strong high. We are not expecting price to go above it. Once price does that, we are expecting at least a confirmation of trend change. Okay, so I can boldly delete this one so that we have a clean chart within the 4 hours. Then you switch to 1 hour. So for 1 hour, this is also what is happening. You can see that within the 1 hour, something is happening, Something serious, something funny, something serious, something funny is happening. And let me click on this and clean it. Within the 4 hours, you have already marked this place. So I can just clean it like this. Okay. So within the 1 hour, we're having this swing too. Price came all the way down. Then it went this high. Then from this high, it came all the way down to here, breaking this place. So this place was broken. I will just move it like this. Then from this point, price came all the way to this small high. And now, like, it broke this place. So if you can see, within the 1 hour, this was the last strongest high. Here, when you map it like this, it was our last strong high. We were not expecting it to be broken within the 1 hour time frame, this place. And let me delete this supply zone. Remove. Oh, okay. This was the strong high, rather the strong high. When price came to this point, at least it came all the way down to this particular zone. So I'll just delete this rather to get it. So it's supposed to be like this. So we've already marked that area, and it is telling us within 1 hour we are already having, because this high is broken. This high within the 1 hour time frame is broken. It means we are already having a change of character. So change of character here to get it. But within the 4 hour time frame, this is a strong high and this is the lowest point. Within the 4 hour, this is the lowest point up to this point. Okay, meaning once we have a change of character here within the 1 hour, we are expecting price to at least come back. Let's see this movement. Before this movement, price from here to the last candle, this will be our order block. Okay, because it took, you can draw it from here, but when price moved from this point, this is the lowest point. Price used this point to break this place. Let me draw it for you. So like this, it was coming like this from here to here, then from here to here, then from here to this part, then to this side. You get it? Yes. So I'm expecting price to at least come to this block. I'm expecting at least price to, once we are seeing this down flow, I'm expecting at least price to, from this point, come to this side and possibly touch this one. Still respecting the high. We are still working within the range, so at least within this block. Otherwise, if it doesn't hold and it continues, then it means we are following the largest swing, which is the 4 hours. We are still coming down. Okay. Because the daily actually change character, as I explained. See, the daily close, when you look at the daily candle, the weekly was telling us price would like to go down, by the daily candle close above this point. So the daily is telling us price can go up. You see, or at least something must happen to this the market before it goes down or something. You just have to just follow the lightest indication, the slight indication. But if you look at the bigger candle, this candle, one strong candle closing below this, whenever you see a candle like this, it has higher volume. And this is a daily candle, very strong. It is closing the direction of a bearish movement, meaning it is very dangerous if you should buy right now. Very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. And from the daily time frame to once here was a strong high, here was a big move. This one too was a big move, so we can draw our area of interest from here, this last candle before that big move. You get it? Let's go back to the 1 hour. So as I was saying, within the 1 hour, at least I'm expecting price to come to this point. Price should react. Once price reacts and shows a small movement, slight sign that it wants to go up, I can confidently join. But it is still not safe. If you want the best, when you look at the 4 hours, as I explained, so the 4 hours, here is our strong high, this point, where I've marked that swing before it came down. All these movements are within the 4 hours. You can wait for the 4 hours to be filled, at least when it is broken. If you want to go for at least an uptrend, wait for at least the 4 hours to be broken, because this can be just a pullback. The 1 hour is just a pullback within the 4 hours. You get it? Okay. So this is how we trade the market. I'm just waiting. You just have to wait. And I was just walking you through the scenarios or the analysis. You can just zoom all the way down to 15 minutes. So from 15 minutes, you can see what is happening clearly. So this was what was identified within the 1 hour. And now we have this break of structure, and we are expecting price to at least come all the way. We are having this small movement. If price should come all the way to this point, then we can just dive in. But you should also take note that here, the reason why you shouldn't take a trade from this zone, right, like from this zone upwards, as I was saying, yes, here was a fair value gap. Just look at this. Here was a fair value gap within the 15 minutes time frame. You can see. So as much as other blocks or supply zone can push price down, the same way price can also the same way FVGs can also push price down. So you just have to be careful. Don't trade against the trend. For now, though 1 hour is telling you it wants to go up, the market is bullish. Don't trade against it. Just wait. Wait at least for this place to be broken. This high, once it's broken, yes, and once it's broken, you get an area of interest where you enter the market. Then you wait for price to pull back. Then possibly you follow that direction. If not, just hold on, be patient. Just be patient. All right. I hope you get it. Yeah. So here you can just wait. If at least price should around this zone, price is behaving like this. If price should come close below this point too is even not necessary, because it has not, from here it couldn't break this high, so here is not necessary. Let me delete it. So here this point is not necessary. Just continue to wait. That is it. All right, thank you. I hope this video is okay for what we've learned so far. Now you know how to follow price to the core. Follow the candles, how to read the charts to the core. Here too, once you come in, all right, let me leave it here. I'll come with a strong video, maybe an entry trade where I get a particular opportunity to enter the market. I'll just record one like that and we all follow. If you've not subscribed, please kindly subscribe for me. Subscribe.